In today's video, we are going to talk about some of the differences in Peoria versus Surprise, Arizona. And this video is coming to you because I've been having a few customers lately ask me, is it better to buy in Surprise or is it better to buy in Peoria? And that's really a completely personal decision for you. So what we're going to do is talk about some of the differences in those areas, just in case you are one of those viewers that wants to know more about the areas or is having a hard time deciding between Peoria and Surprise, Arizona. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, I welcome you. I am Kelley Norton, and I'm a Valley native and a real estate agent of over 23 years, and I'm an associate broker here at EXP Realty and the owner of the Arizona Living Group. And here at the Arizona Living Group, we help people that relocate to or within Phoenix and surrounding areas. So you may be watching this because you're thinking about making a move here to the Valley. So we want to be your resource. We can certainly help you. And if you have any questions that aren't answered in the videos, or you're ready to book an appointment to come out here and look at homes, whether they're resale or new construction, then please feel free to contact us on the website or call or text. All of those are absolutely sufficient for reaching us, and all of our contact info is right here on the channel. So first, let's talk about where are these two different cities. So if we break up the city of Phoenix into quadrants, you have the Southeast Valley, East Valley, Central Phoenix, you've got kind of Scottsdale, North Phoenix, and you have the West Valley. So Peoria and Surprise are both located kind of in that northwest corridor of the valley. And we will show you on screen here a highlighted map of the two different areas. That way you can see where they are in relation to each other and to the city of Phoenix proper area. Now the city of Phoenix is huge. So it's a metropolitan area, a lot of different suburbs, and Peoria and Surprise are two of those suburbs. The Surprise area is mostly known for being close to the Sun City area and being right near Bell Road. So you can access Surprise from the Loop 101 or the Loop 303. And you have some popular communities in Surprise, like Sterling Grove. You have Marley Park. You also have downtown area in Surprise where you have a aquatic center. You also have the spring training stadiums. There's a catch and release fishing lake, a community library. There's a lot that you have access to by being a City of Surprise resident. And this area is getting a bit more congested. And I would say that's probably one of the bigger complaints that I'm getting from folks that want to maybe live in Surprise. They see how congested some of the areas are, and they're not really liking that very much. So Surprise, it does have a bit more traffic, and it's a little bit further south than the majority of Peoria. Now there's some areas of Surprise that are new construction that you can get to off of Grand Avenue, which is also known as the US 60. And it is located just to the west of the 303 and pushes north all the way up near Jomax. So this Happy Valley and Jomax area over on the west side of the 303 is a section of Northwest Surprise, and it sides right to Peoria. So this area of Peoria is a newer section, and then you have the older area of Peoria that is further south, closer down towards 83rd Avenue, the 101, kind of down in that area, and pushes all the way north towards Lake Pleasant. Some of the notable communities in Peoria are going to be your Vistancia area. You're going to have the West Wing Mountain. Alora Vita is a new community out there. So your 55 plus that you have in Peoria is going to be Trilogy at Vistancia. And it's really important for you to kind of understand the differences of the landscape of these two locations. Surprise, more flat. Peoria, a lot of rolling hills. So a lot of the neighborhoods in that North Peoria area are mountain neighborhoods. And if you're coming from somewhere like Colorado, just call them hills. They're just hilly neighborhoods. These aren't real mountains, but to us here in Arizona, they are real mountains, okay? So these mountainy neighborhoods provide for you to have mountain biking, hiking, trail running, walking, and you also get a little bit of that deserty area, and you do get some of that wildlife out here too. So if you like to kind of see coyotes, they're nice to see, but we don't want them in our yards. You can get the hawks, you can see the owls, a lot of birds around in the area, the quails. So the closer you are to the mountains, a little bit more you get of that as well. Also out in that North Peoria area, you have Lake Pleasant. So Lake Pleasant is a reservoir lake, and this lake does have full boat access. They do have docks, marinas, they have 2 restaurants out there, and they can fit yachts. I mean, they can fit some pretty sizable boats. So out at Lake Pleasant, you can do fishing, and it's not just catch and release. You can actually take the fish home with you. And this is bass fishing. They have catfish. I think there's 12 different species of fish out there in the lake. So definitely a place that if you like to be outdoors, there's even off-roading. There's trails all around there. And a lot of people will also go out to the lake, paddleboard, kayak, and they even have rentals for boats and jet skis as well. So definitely a great place to live nearby. And most areas of Peoria are within a 20 to 30 minute drive. The North Peoria area is 15 to 20 minutes away from Lake Pleasant. Surprise, you're pushing anywhere from 35 minutes to 45 or an hour, just depends on what area of Surprise you're in. If you're closer to the Loop 101, it's going to be a little bit further of a drive because you have to get over to the 303 or to the 17 or the 101 and loop your way over. So Lake Pleasant is off of the Carefree Highway, so it's further north. I think one of the big differences in Surprise versus Peoria is going to be the amount of new construction homes that you can find. So in your major communities like Vistancia, there's a couple new construction areas where you can purchase a brand new build home. So in Vistancia, you have communities like North Point, Trilogy has a new community, Ridgecrest, which is going to be a 55 plus. Trilogy at Vistancia is already built out. You also have the Mystic community that has new construction, and then right outside of Vistancia, another community, because Mystic is right outside Vistancia, and another community that's right outside Vistancia is Sereno Canyon. Now I have videos on all of these communities. If you want me to send it to you, if you can't quite find it, navigate the channel, no problem. Just reach out, I'd be happy to send those to you. Now in Surprise, you have new construction that is quite a bit to the west, and it's also north. So it's just as far north as a lot of these areas in Peoria, but further west even than a lot of these locations. So your new construction in Surprise is going to be out off of 163rd Avenue, ranging between Grand Avenue all the way north through to a community called Desert Oasis, which is north of Happy Valley. So you're kind of pushed up into that northwest area, but right now the easiest way to get out is to take Happy Valley and end up over near the 303. So we'll kind of show you on the map what that looks like. So you're going to access the area from a few points. You can access it here from Grand Avenue off the 303, and as you head just a bit west here and you turn on 163rd Avenue, there's grocery shopping right here, there's a new medical center that's going to be right in this area, and as you head north on 163rd Avenue, you are going to start having quite a few locations here of new construction right here along this road. There's even a fire station, a new church, and as we pass Happy Valley here, I want you to know that you could turn here on Happy Valley, and this will take you all the way to the loop 303. And if you got down to where it turns again onto Happy Valley towards the 303, and you made a left, that's how you get to Vistancia. So Vistancia in Peoria is just a stone's throw, or as the bird flies, north of the newer area of Surprise. So I know that can be a little bit confusing trying to show you on the map, but Happy Valley does go along and then turn, and both of those are called Happy Valley. It starts as Happy Valley, turns into Vistancia Boulevard, and then reconnects as Happy Valley as it heads out towards Surprise. So you have new construction in both of these areas, but there's a lot more new construction going on in Surprise. Now, if you wanted to be in that North Peoria area near 83rd Avenue, Jomax, Happy Valley, there is a community called Alora Vita that also has new construction, but for the most part, that area is built out, and there's just kind of that one last spot that's being built because all around it is already developed. So that area is a little bit pricier because it is already a developed location. Now, Peoria is also known for its schools. It also has basis. You have Chandler Traditional Academy over in Surprise. So if you're looking for charter schools, both areas definitely have charter schools. And both areas do have access to golf and country club communities. So in Surprise, you're going to have Sterling Grove, which is a golf and country club, and that is going to be a private golf club as soon as they sell enough memberships. They're roughly $250, and once they get to around $350, they'll probably go ahead and make that private. Now, Blackstone Country Club is inside Vistancia community and has its own set of amenities and is guard gated, so it has some similarities to Sterling Grove. And that community is more nestled into a mountain. That'd be the two differences there between those country clubs. Blackstone, mountain community, big mountains, gorgeous, beautiful community. Sterling Grove, distant mountain views, more flat, beautiful communities with water, greenery as you drive through. So both of those are all age communities, golf and country clubs. So both cities have those options. Now, the dining and shopping differences in the two communities, I would say that they're pretty comparable. So in Surprise, you have in the downtown area a ton of options off of Bell Road, and then you have brand new options in the Posada area, which is off of Waddell and the 303. And right there you have the Target, you have the Total Wine and More, you've got an emergency kind of urgent care right there. There's a Walmart, there's Ross and TJ Maxx, and just everything you can imagine. Tons of shopping, lots of restaurants. Cooper's Hawk is right there. You've got a Firebirds. There's just a bunch of different options of nice restaurants, and it's kind of higher end restaurants that they're trying to put into that area. So that's going to be right next to Paradisi. That's going to be right next to Sterling Grove. And there's a bunch of other new construction in that area too, that if you want information about that, feel free to reach out. Now in Peoria, you have P83 and the Arrowhead Mall area where you have a lot of shopping and a lot of dining right there off of Bell Road and the Loop 101. So approximately 83rd Avenue and Bell. And for those of you that are following along on a map, I know I've rattled this stuff off, but if you want to have a slower paced conversation about it, I can definitely help you with that. The newer shopping areas in Peoria are going to be up in the area that we call the Four Corners, which is the four corners of Lake Pleasant and Happy Valley are loaded with shopping and dining. There's fast food to normal restaurants. There's chain and there's private restaurants there. One of my favorites is Lakeside Bar and Grill, and this is just kind of a neighborhood hangout. It's a neighborhood grill. It has a boat theme to it, but its menu is very just a great variety. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite things on the menu there are grilled chicken wraps. And when I read it, it's lettuce wraps. When I read it originally, it was not at all what I expected. Basically, it's like a fajita, but in a lettuce wrap. And it's amazing. One of my favorite things to eat there. Also, their zucchini sticks are really, really good there too. So anyhow, a lot of options. We've got an In-N-Out going in right in that area. There's a Chick-fil-A going in. There's a fine dining restaurant just down the street called Bourbon and Bones, and that one is located at Happy Valley and 83rd Avenue. And you just have a lot of options right in that area in the newer location. Over near Vistancia, you're going to have 5 North, which is going to be more boutique shopping. And rumor has it that that is going to be more like a Kierland area. So no chains are going to be allowed there. There's a brand new Fry's that went in right there. And that's going to kind of anchor that center. But then you're going to have some boutique shopping and restaurants. So a lot that's happening there in Peoria as well. Guys, I hope that this shed a little bit of light on the different areas for you. And if you want to have a deeper conversation about it, just feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to set aside some time to figure out what's going to be the best area for your relocation. Thank you so much for watching the video today, guys. If we can be of assistance in your relocation to the Valley or within the Valley, let us know. And if you have more questions about these areas, just feel free to reach out. We're always welcome to have a conversation with you. It all starts with a conversation, and we can help you kind of narrow down the areas that you're looking for. And we really want to find out from you what it is that's important to you, because we can't make a decision for you on what's the best area, but what we can do is help you think about those priority items for you in your relocation. Where do you need to live for work? Are you even going to be working? If you're not working, then we talk about lifestyle. Are there people you want to live nearby? There's a lot of questions that we can ask that can help us help you with determining what's going to be the best neighborhood and what's going to be the best location. Again, I've been doing this for over 23 years, so certainly know the Valley. Being a Valley native, living in 8 different cities can definitely help you. We have other Valley natives on our team. We have other folks on our team that have relocated here, so they know what that's like as well. So we are prepared and equipped and happy and ready to help you. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. That way you're notified when we put up new videos, and you can hit the contact us on our website and we will reach out to you as soon as we're available and we'll get this started for you. Thank you so much again for watching. I'm Kelley Norton. Until we meet again, take care. Bye-bye.